which is good.
The configured recording could not be opened.
That's okay. That's just, it always does that.
Do you want to check?
Oh, hold on, I forgot one of my best props. I'll be right back. Truly, I have a prop. It's important.
Okay, we're in studio mode. Is that
Can't
what
forget
we
your
want?
props.
No, you really can't. Especially if they're important.
They kind of are. I only brought one of my two props, but I added the picture to the slide so you can see the prop that I did not bring. I needed to figure out how racy this audience was before I included the last thing.
Are you asking? I am asking a question.
Okay, I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's you. You can stay up here with me if you want during the presentation.
There you go. See in the background.
To the, what is that? You can photo, you can presentation bomb the presentation.
There you go. And kind of makes faces stand out.
I think you should. I think it'll be fun. And then at least when I don't get the laugh, you'll get the laugh, and then my self-esteem will be built because I'll think I'm funny.
We've got to welcome you up the ramp.
Oh,
you want to
okay.
do that?
Okay, you know I'm in heels, right? Okay. I should put my flip-flops back on if you're going to make me walk up. Yeah, this is flip-flop material, not shoes that are inappropriate for a middle-aged woman. I've sort of ruined the entrance already, though, because the live stream saw me sitting.
That's true. Just a second.
I can't say climb out. Everybody got a crayon, right?
Yes.
All right, everybody who's on the live
I have no idea where that other music's coming from.
I am not, but we can. As long as nobody asks me to sing. I can
Well, welcome back. I'm not on. Now I'm here. Welcome back from break, and we are so excited to have our keynote speaker, Dr. Cindy. Welcome. Thank you. So, one of our favorite questions to ask is, what unseen journey brought you to this topic today?
Oh. See, I was hoping it was going to be funny.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
not-
That's
no,
the next question.
Oh, the next one's funny?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's not funny at all. The unforeseen, let's see. Mom was diagnosed with terminal cancer. The dog died of pancreatic cancer. They decided somebody in the world to hand me cancer, and I was going through a horrible divorce. And
That's
here
a
we
lot
are being
unseen.
positive about it.
That is definitely unseen and, not something you want to just plan into your life.
No, not.
Nice. No, I'm glad you're overcoming and positive.
Me too.
Yeah. So, what is the one thing that people are always surprised that you love to talk about?
Oh, there's two things.
I know there's two things.
Sex and poop.
Yep.
I love to talk about sex and poop. Poop, because everybody does it, and it's just, why are you laughing? Do you not poop?
No, I do. That's.
Okay.
I love that she does have this conversation with people.
I love that people poop, although I will tell you, in my office, as a functional medicine provider, the record in my office without a bowel movement is 31 days.
That sounds horrible.
It was horrible. But poop, because everybody does it, and it's a marker of health, and it's really important because we all need to work on our health. And sex for the same reason, because it's a topic that's very uncomfortable for a lot of people. And I love to make the uncomfortable comfortable, and we address it, and we say big words like labia and penis out loud, and we get people comfortable with having those conversations.
Oh yeah, I mean those are the wonderful conversations you could have daily. So maybe one of us can try to add those into our conversations today.
Turn to your partner and ask how your labia is.
Well, I love Dr. Cindy and how the words that she gets to use all the time, and just never know what's going to pop out of your mouth, which I love. I love it so much.
It just goes downhill from here. I think.
So we are so excited to have her. Her is Shift, right? So we're going to shift to our topic of the narrative, how to overcome negativity, burnout, and perform under pressure without losing yourself. Let's welcome Dr. Cindy.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Shift. It's not a new dance on TikTok that everybody's going to learn today. It is a mindset. So I have a question for everybody in the room. Can you remember the last time you had a bad day? Maybe it was Monday, because that's everybody's bad day. Or it was Tuesday, and you were getting up to go to work, and you realized you missed your alarm. You're now late. You grabbed a cup of coffee from the house because you didn't have time to go through the drive-thru. And on the way to work, you spilled that coffee on your brand new suit. You get to the office, there's 3 voicemail messages waiting for you from disgruntled clients. And you have a big presentation to give that afternoon, and the team that was supposed to finish it up didn't. You don't even want to go into your emails. So you grab your phone and you go to the best place for a quiet moment, the bathroom. It's where you find clarity, courage to face the rest of the day. My kids tell me that the best place to look at Facebook Reels is on the toilet. So maybe you start doom scrolling. And now it's worse, because there's a political post you don't agree with, or somebody posting a vacation that you wish you were on. And then you look down and you realize your underwear is on inside out and backwards. And it was comfortable. So the day is ruined, but you've got another chance tomorrow. You wake up, you're on time this time, the alarm did go off. And you get to the office, but 3 of your team members have now called in sick. And you're frustrated, and you're tired, and you know there's way more work to handle that day than what you had planned. I had a meeting with my team at one point. We started the meeting. They were curious how I was doing. And I answered, I'm burnt out today, and I don't even know what I'm burnt out about. How many of you have ever felt that way on any given day? Today's different. Today, together here in this room, all of us get to shift. We get to make a conscious decision in this moment together to shift the negativity bias that we sit in. But here's the deal. It's actually not your fault. You see, we can trace this all the way back to our ancestors. While we were scanning the world for predators, trying to protect ourselves and our family from danger, it's where our brain goes. It looks for the negative. So it's not your fault. However, for every one negative interaction that you have, an activity, a statement, it takes 5 positive interactions to overcome that one negative. So what we see is in high-functioning organizations, that ratio is 5.3 to every 1. And for low-functioning organizations, it's less than 3. Think about your organization. Every time somebody says something negative, or there's a negative activity, have you made an effort? Has something changed where you had 5 positives at a minimum to overcome that one negative? And what would it look like if you did? The real problem isn't the challenges that we face, it's the choices we make when we encounter those challenges. I understand this. I've been there. So it was a Tuesday, similar to the day you spilled coffee on your new suit. I was in my office, I had patients waiting, full load. I was late. Doctors are always late. You can just expect that. But I chose to be just a few more minutes later because there was something important I needed to do. I needed to walk to the front of the office to my fax machine to pick up test results. They were mine. Weeks earlier, I found a lymph node sticking out of the left side of my neck. I ordered my own scans, I ordered my own blood work because I can, and I knew it wasn't good. The biopsy was going to tell me exactly what was going on, and those were the results I was looking for. They were there. 2 pages, lots of medical words. I understood every single one of them. There were only 2 words that stood out. neoplastic process. And I decided to choke back the tear because in that moment it couldn't be about me. I'm fully present for my patients when I show up to work. And I had people counting on me that needed 100% of my attention. So I took those test results and I threw them onto my desk, which is an awesome place to lose things. And I walked down the hall to room 3. And when I walked in, I found my patient crying because while she was waiting for me, she had gotten a phone call from her mother telling her she had been diagnosed with cancer. So I did what I do. I encouraged her, I lifted her up, I let her know there were options, and I truly believe that until we take our very last breath on this planet, there is always something that can be done. Knowing in that moment I needed those words just as much as she did. And that was the start of more tests, scary diagnoses, treatment plans, and 6 months of what could have been the worst 6 months of my life that actually turned into the best 6 months of my life. But it wasn't all toxic positivity. It's not all unicorns and rainbows. There was a book that I read many decades ago, ironically called Tuesdays with Maury. And there's a section in that book where he speaks about honoring and acknowledging the bad stuff. Because we can't live in denial of the bad stuff, but we don't want it to be all-consuming. My mother was diagnosed with terminal cancer. The dog died of pancreatic cancer. I had my diagnosis. I was going through a horrible divorce and I had 3 little kids to raise. And that sounds pretty scary. And I wanted to be strong, although I'll tell you, that's really hard to do all day long. So every morning I got up and I would crawl into my shower and I would sit on the shower floor and I would let the water just run down my head and I would do what most of us would probably have done. I thought to myself, why me? What did I do to deserve this? And after 20 minutes, because water is really expensive if you stay in the shower all day, I got up, I got out, I toweled off, I put my underwear on the right way, and I decided to spend the next 23 hours and 40 minutes kicking the crap out of cancer. It was time for me to actually test my neuroplasticity. Because what you say out loud, your brain believes. I had to get out of this space of negativity into one of positivity to overcome one of the most challenging times of my life with what's normally a pretty scary diagnosis. And there were 3 tenets that I used to get me through that, quite frankly, all of you can use today regardless of the adversity. Just replace the word cancer with whatever challenge you are currently facing. 3 keys to rewire your brain. Number 1, choose better words. A single word has the power to regulate our physical and our emotional responses. I'm going to give you a simple example you do every day. How many times do you pass somebody, call somebody, or even this morning before today's event, you ask somebody how they are? And what's a typical response? I'm good, how are you?
Good.
I'm fine. I'm tired, but I'll be okay. And the energy is low and the shoulders are down. But the next time somebody asks you how you are, pause. And come up with a bigger word, a bolder word, a brighter word. I am fantastic. I am fabulous. I am the perfect version of me today. How are you doing? And with the smile on my face and my shoulders more upright, the energy that I exude just when I say that can transform into the person I'm speaking to and see what it does for them. Their answer might be equally as fabulous, or they might want to know what makes you so fantastic. It's an easy thing to practice every single day. Number 2 is we want to diminish the power of negative words. You see, words and language also shape our perception of time, space, and even our relationship to others. I had the pleasure one time of meeting Ellen Langer. She's a Harvard researcher and she studies happiness. It's pretty interesting that there's a lot of research in that department and how much we need it. There was a study she published. It looked at 84 hotel hospitality workers, of which whom were female. They took them and put them into 2 different categories: informed, uninformed. The informed group was told that the activity that they were performing was exercise. Such great exercise that it was approved by the Surgeon General to consider them to have an active lifestyle. 4 weeks. of doing those tasks, we saw weight go down, body fat percentage go down, blood pressure go down. And in the group that was uninformed doing the exact same activities, zero change. All because they were doing exercise and not labor. You see, I wasn't burned out. I needed to lessen the power of that word. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? I'm exhausted, I'm incapable. I don't even want to get out of bed. But what was really true in that meeting, that I'm sure is true for most of you, is we just needed a recalibration. The challenges are inconveniences that we can overcome and get on the other side of. And when we lessen that power of those words, we become stronger. Number 3 is to experience and not own. In 2019, published in the Journal of Behavioral Medicine, there was a study done on cancer patients. And what they saw is the cancer patients that decided to experience their diagnosis rather than be defined by it had lower inflammatory markers, higher immune system markers, and better outcomes. And for those of you that aren't walking through an illness, realize that any stress lowers your inflammatory markers, lowers your immune system markers, and decreases your outcomes. So we experience rather than own. So once I had my diagnosis, I actually made a date with my girlfriend, Wendy. Wendy's the girl you call that when you go out clubbing and you get dressed up and you say, Wendy, do I look fat? She goes, yes, because you are fat. And I needed that kind of raw honesty in that moment. So she was my date for lunch. And I honestly don't remember the restaurant we went to, and I certainly don't remember what I ate. But I absolutely remember the conversation. I said, Wendy, I have cancer. She looked at me kind of cross-eyed and funny, and she said, no, you don't. And I laughed, because I did. And I said, Wendy, I do. I got the biopsy results. It's a blood cancer, stage 2B Hodgkin's lymphoma. I know I don't look sick. I actually don't feel sick. And I really don't want to be sick. She took a much longer pause after I finished, and I knew she was being intentional as to what words she wanted to come up with. And she said to me, then don't be. She said, stop saying you have cancer, because when you have something, you own it. It becomes a part of you. She said, experience it and walk through it. And it was in that very moment that I understood why intentional language is so essential to overcome obstacles. I had to lean in. I had to continue to test that neuroplasticity. Today, I will tell you, I never had cancer. I experienced cancer, and I figured out how to make it fun. It turned into a published book called Positively Altered, Finding Happiness at the Bottom of a Chemo Bag. There's something else that I practice that I want to share with all of you today, because it's so powerful. Remember, I told you your brain believes exactly what you say. And I didn't make this up, and I can't even give credit to whoever it is because I don't know who it is, but I did steal it from somewhere. And it's what's called I am statements. In your booklet, open to a page that looks like I forgot to put a whole lot of information on it. That was intentional. That is space for all of you. Everybody got a crayon. If you're at home on the live stream, pick out a marker, a crayon, prick your finger and use blood. I don't care how you do this. That might have been a bad recommendation. And on that page it says, I am ... And I want you to just take a minute. I'm going to be very quiet for just a minute. And I want you to write I am statements, but here's the rules. Everything has to be positive. And when you say, but it might be a lie, is it? Because your brain believes everything you tell it. So I'll give you an example. I am beautiful. I am sexy. I am fabulous. I am intelligent. I am a great partner. I am a loving mother. I am an outstanding physician. I'm a funny speaker. I am healthy, I am cancer-free, and I am excited to be here today with all of you. Take just a minute. Give yourself a couple I am statements. When you're done, I'd love for you to rip this page out of the book and take it with you wherever you go. Put it on the refrigerator, stash it in your car. Sometimes I take my I am statements and I write them in red lipstick, which I never wear, across my mirror, just so that in the morning I remember what they are. And when you're having a moment that's negative, when you're feeling a little down, insecure, stressed, burnt out, stand up and say the I am statement out loud and see how it feels. Anybody want to try it? Stand up. Let me hear one of your I ams.
I am fun.
Oh, she is fun. How did that feel? I love that.
Fantastic.
I love that. Anybody else? Come on. Christina.
I am visible.
Oh! Yes, you are. Kimberly.
I'm ready.
I am ready. Girlfriend, I don't know what you're ready for, but I'm bringing it. And how good did that not only feel to do, but how good did that feel to see? To actually witness somebody in that I am state of positivity. It's so crucial. And it's so easy. So the book, which was a very long journey, was published a few years ago. And I was getting ready to do a book signing. I was super excited and I was super nervous. I had 150 people coming, friends, family members, patients, strangers who became friends. And I thought I was pretty ready for the evening. I knew how I was going to open. I knew the inserts, the sections from the book that I wanted to read out loud. I didn't know how to close the event. I wanted it to be impactful and memorable. So it's 2 days before the event, and big boxes come to my front door. They're my books, because I'm a procrastinator, so 2 days before seemed early. And I couldn't wait to open the box to find these gorgeous orange-covered books, my favorite color. And there was nothing about orange that I saw. There were about 8 different titles in that box. None of them belonged to me. One of them was written by Yogi Berra, and I tried desperately to find the resemblance, and couldn't. But what was amazing is the first result that came from this is I got angry. I got angry at myself for being a procrastinator because this could have been avoided. I got angry at the printer for making such a dumb mistake of giving me a bunch of books that didn't have my name on it. And then I stopped, and I reframed. And I decided that there was the gift. I didn't know how to end the evening, but I had it. I had this story about the wrong book being the right book, and the one about the best oral sex guide ever, her guide to going down. And 3 people wanted to purchase that one rather than mine. The evening, true story, that's the actual box that I opened. That is not photoshopped. True story. And that anger got converted into a true gift. So today, right now, I ask you to take the shift challenge. Because here's the deal. Adversity's coming. Later today, next week, next year. It's going to show up. And when it does, open your arms, welcome it, and say thank you. And then find the love, the light, the laughter, the joy, and the gifts, because they are actually there. And what will happen is, whether it's personally, professionally, your family, your organization, this moment, we will be able to move ourselves from a space in which we sit in negativity bias into one in which we become positively altered. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Cindy. So we're going to deviate just really quickly from our normal agenda. We're going to bring up the 2 little ones to talk about what their selling is, and then we'll do our activity. So we're kind of like their sponsorship. So tell us a little bit about what you guys are selling. Go ahead and say your name.
Kai, and I'm selling 3D printed little fidgets and paper clips and bookmarks.
That's for Mom. My name's Evelyn, and I'm selling, you're a bad thrower. And I'm selling perler beads and keychains. I have like a couple animals, and I have animals and designs. And I have, the pricings are, I have big ones for $5, medium for $3, and small for $1. But if you get 2 mediums, they're for $5.
Nice.
Quick question to you guys. Why did you make them? What was fun about making them?
I just like 3D printed.
I like to see the different and cute things I can make.
Well, we love the creativity that they brought today. Welcome, and stop by and check out their stuff. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Now we're going to do it for me and Christina's first activity, and what we're going to do is have everybody get up, and we're going to be doing some little interactive. Make sure you have your phones though first, because this will include your phone.
All right, so everyone, we need our updated version of Women Getting Visible group picture with everybody right here, and we're gonna say it to our live stream. So come on up. Yes, yes. This will be part of the B-roll for future podcast episodes, future conferences, and everything getting visible. Tall ladies in the back.
Yes. To the front.
I'm really good at I'll check. Let me check. You're talking only because of shoes. Otherwise, I'm in the short girl. So, Christina, right now your head is covered by the logo.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe pop this side.
Yeah. And Dr. Cindy, you're not in that. Maybe up in the back.
Yeah, back, and can I borrow your chair?
Yep. Oh, you want to I think just move it back, it will do it.
I'm fine. I am.
Okay, I'll just be in the middle by myself.
Yeah, you can widen up also. You can widen out a little bit.
Yeah, now you're saying. Having menopause.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter if you widen out.
so widen out because we want to get it. We want to be able to see everybody. So come on. Yeah, Tracy, come on over a little bit.
Like which way? Which way?
Let me know when you're in, and I will relevate.
You made a middle. I made it. Oh. Now we made it.
I cannot see Melinda. Melinda, come on out next to Cindy. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, wider is better. And I can't see Teresa. I can't really see you.
What?
Actually,
See, we're getting rid of that. She probably did.
I know.
She probably did 2 rows, not 3. I snuck
Yeah.
myself behind Amy.
Yeah.
Can you be wider yet? Or how much wider?
Yeah, because I got to pop in the middle too. So
I think if I go out next to you this way,
yeah,
is
and
that
then
better?
I'll pop in there.
Am I good out here?
Here, does that work?
Lynn, you've now become our coach for.
Yes, I'm just telling. Yes, I love the attention to detail. There's nothing worse than a picture with like half the people skipping. Like that. Trying to teach my husband that. So
Good luck.
he's good at so many things. To have that. Right.
Yeah, that's good. And wait, I don't know if I want to change the slide because that's Cindy's slide, just because that's her.
Is this on your resume, Lynn? So
Yes.
we know that you have
Yes.
the skills.
So many skills. So many skills. Y'all look so beautiful. I want to make sure I can see y'all. You have bright colors. I know. I love that.
It's like, yeah, it looks like nobody tries the same color. Amazing.
I know. That is interesting.
Well, Christina kind of threatened us to wear something bright and beautiful.
It's a strong.
Yeah.
Good call.
Hey everybody, will you look up at the camera just so we can make sure we can see all of you? I think we just need to move. Can you take like a half step?
Yeah.
Just through your between. Perfect.
Actually, no offense, Tony. Can I bring you on that side because I want to pop in the center?
Where do you going?
Can just come on the other side of Amy,
Oh, other side, I think. Yeah, that's right.
and then put me in there and tell me, because I don't want to cover up Tracy.
Okay, so you'll looking at this? Okay, oh, yep, yeah, now we're losing you. Actually, that's better. Yep, good call. You guys are pros, seriously. You take half a step to your right. Just because I'm putting you in between. Yeah, we're just trying to put you all in between each other. I assume you're the boss? Are you the one?
No, look at that camera. We're gonna fly by video.
Fly by. How exciting.
Oh, well, let's smile for you too.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go ahead, look at the camera, and everybody say, we'll do it 3 times at least, women getting visible. So ready? 1, 2, 3.
Women getting visible!
Okay, let's do it again. And
Women getting visible!
should we do our hand up for the next time?
Yeah, like the awkwardness.
The awkwardness, like, so women, oops, sorry. Oh, on your own. So 1, 2, 3.
Women getting visible!
All right, and then just a little punch up to the sky, like, okay, ready? Like, we'll do it. 1, 2, 3, ready? 1, 2, 3, yay! All right, I hope I didn't cover anybody's face up. Anything else? Wait, anybody ideas? B-roll? Double? Yeah, like jump up. All right, yay!
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So part B, you have your. Well, you're still standing. There's still part B. It's selfie time. Grab women around you and take selfies, and you will connect. You're already on LinkedIn. Connect on the socials that you use. What I want you to do: find out who the podcasters are in the room. Connect with the podcasters. Follow them. So this is your time to connect. Let's get on each other's socials.
I am, yes.
Good. We'll do it at the same time.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, both of our arms. Perfect.
We're all looking on the same camera, it looks like.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome. Any chances of
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I gotta get one.
I'm letting everybody else take it. Wait, I have 0. Wait a second. Perfect. They're all perfect. Apparently I was selfies. Come on.
Everybody's gonna have to tell.
They're all like, what? We're excited!
Are you a podcaster?
Yes.
More people like these filters and other things like that.
I didn't make it to dinner last night. I didn't get to meet anybody.
I don't think I got it. I think you did. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, are you joined?
I'm in the middle and trying this.
All that's on
Oh, she's counting it. Okay. Come on. Here's this creep work.
Wait, did I get you?
I'm not supposed to drive into the
That's what I didn't get.
Yeah. So like,
Yes. I'm listening.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In there, Iowa.
Nice back.
I didn't know what you were expecting.
Yeah, I was just between this and my
No, I haven't met anyone. No, I didn't make it to dinner. Nice to meet you, Christy.
Yes, that's.
Yeah, but
There's not much to look at.
Nothing.
No.
I used to make that drive from Dubuque to Des Moines quite frequently, and I shot a movie last year, in Nebraska, and so I was like, I'm gonna go closer to where I'm gonna be shooting. We were in Posen. And so Des Moines is like pretty quick for us, but it's quick. It's only a couple hours. Yeah. So I went there. That was crazy. I think I hurt my back. Not driving. Yeah. You know, you get.
There's a I stopped. 10-minute
Instead of waiting for the chiropractor.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was like I cut down $20. He pushed, he pulled, he elbowed, and I'm like, this is 10. All right, we'll be back before 10.
We're just talking about our drive. So my drive from here to here is like 5.5 hours of gorgeous, but like on the left-hand side, the whole way up was the Wisconsin, the river, and then for the rest of it, on the right was the Mississippi River, and then once I got into the area, it was like the lake, and then there was the gorgeous city, and then you're out. I'll take that
I
drive.
gotta go buy that unicorn because
Oh yes.
I have a 4-year-old turning 5 who everything is unicorn. One of my granddaughters. So when she held that, I'm thinking good. And she likes to clip things on her back.
That's a joy bringer.
Oh yeah, they are 4 girls. I have 4 girls as granddaughters.
Oh my god. Lots of female energy in there.
4 years, but
That's been awesome. What a great event.
My nieces always say that I have a lot of changes. I think about it all the time because that's reason we go to like money national parks and things that like are integrated strategies. But we lived in Japan together, so we had a whole system. It was like everything inside this vehicle. I mean, that's how simple it is.
Yes.
So like that's it. Oh, mine is pretty incredible. I started really fun. Now I just like Thank you.
I left it up.
it opened around and I'm like, good. Hungry.
It's a system, not just a one-time thing, right?
Yeah, so like my desk is like it's like one of those trays that you can put your laptop on and plug everything in. And so you see, like you walk in, I'm like, the bed is made.
So many like
The desk is right here.
yeah, I mean it's
Yeah, there's a link here. There's a shade. I love it.
I think it's really powerful that you have built that.
Healthcare, because that's my background, and then entrepreneurship. I'm all over the place. I do a lot of things. I also teach in Spain. I have gymnastics.
All the way through the places that we couldn't go and never got to see, and especially us together. Yeah, so
I know.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so you still with me?